shot easy. Bars burst shotgun, pistol grip action. Feed a motherfucker more pellets than Batman. Undercover trying to listen in like rap fans. Two-step till you get your proof, yep, tap dance. We don't discriminate, just eliminate. Relocate bodies where it's hard to assimilate. Water be coughing so you can get all the help you want. As soon as you learn to speak up.
Some of y'all gotta get out your feelings and stop acting like y'all never had a childhood. Stop acting too tough. Stop trying to act like when you were a child, you did things as a child. Stop playing this tough persona. It's not cool. Honestly, it's more soft to act like you can't admit to liking things as a child. Let's stop putting all these classifications on people because we're excited about some of the things we did as a child. Like I was just on Zoom with the homies. Dopecast just had we had CP, Keisha E, Kente Scott, I was filling in for To Hear More. And at the end of the episode, we started kind of going back about some of the cartoons we used to watch. And I had brought up, I said, hey man, remember Rainbow Bright? And I said, remember like Sailor Moon and remember, just some of these cartoons. So I got a message that was like, wow, bro, pause. You used to watch Rainbow Bright? Yo, my man, check this out. I'm secure with myself. I'm secure of what I used to watch when I was a child. And Rainbow Bright was popping at the time. Rainbow Bright was dope. You know what I'm saying? I was a kid. You watch cartoons. I ain't identifying, I ain't supposed to watch this. Rainbow Bright was dope. Rainbow Bright was dope, and Sailor Moon was dope. Tuxedo Mask was if anybody watched Sailor Moon, Tuxedo Mask was that guy. Sailor Moon, everybody watched it. I watched Power Rangers, I watched Spider-Man, I watched Pound Puppies, I watched all of that. Just because you didn't want to watch those cartoons, because those type of people, those people that watch that, they'll be like, I don't want to be judged. I don't want to be judged. Stop worrying about people judging you. Yes, I watched that. I watched all them cartoons. And when I got older, I was watching Swans Crossing, 90210. I was, you know what I'm saying? I watched all the little teenage shows. I watched them all. I don't care. All right? You don't pay my bills. Who I am, I still out here. I still watch gangster movies. I watch a little bit of both. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to say I watched a few cartoons. My childhood was great, motherfucker. Episode 35, Curious Red Flags podcast, man. Oh, damn. Episode 35 episodes. First of all, I want to shout out everybody, and I'm going to just say this. I know the number I'm about to say is probably low to y'all, but it's big to me. Curious Red Flags versus the World live shows every Tuesday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. Let me take a sip of this tea real quick, okay? 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, my morning show. I was very afraid. I was like, man, I wonder how many people are going to show up. I said, I know it's the first time I'm doing a live. I know I got a lot of subscribers and followers, but who am I engaged with? I said maybe 4 or 5 people might pop in. And I had about 30 people in the comment section watching. And then when the live was over, more people rewatched it. So I appreciate y'all. That's going to be every Tuesday, man. So make sure y'all show up this Tuesday. Curious Red Flag versus the World, only on my YouTube page. Hit the notification bell. So if you guys forget, the notification bell will come and you'll be like, oh, okay, I got to watch the show. And I go live on my IG page maybe a half hour before the hour to a half hour before the live show on YouTube. So man, come through, man. Bring your questions. I try to answer as many as possible. Bring your questions, man. It's an hour show. It's the raw version of Nick. Like I said, Curious Red Flags podcast is really me just talking about certain red flags in my life. But the show, the world, I'm going at everybody's red flags, and I'm giving my opinion. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I'm gonna give you that raw shit. You know what I'm saying? Right before the season get put on, I'm gonna give you how I feel about it. And y'all tell me how I feel. You be like, Nick, I don't agree with you, Nick. I'm like, fuck you. I don't agree with you. But you know what? It's all fun. It's red flag. We just having a ball, man. It's all about opinions, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be no role model. I ain't trying to do no seminars and trying to fix y'all relationship. I ain't trying to jax it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be out here, you know, and ruin y'all bonnet game. Wink. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do that. I'm just trying to be me. This is episode 35. Hey, this is what I need y'all to do. Right now, if y'all watching this episode, if y'all watching episode 35 right now, this is what I want you to do. While you watching this episode right now, I want you to hit the like button. Hit the like button. Pause the video, hit the like button. After you hit the like button, share it. Share this. Take the link, send it to your friends. Share this video. Share this video to people you know. Tell people, hey, watch this episode. Watch this episode. Watch this nigga. Check out this episode. But he be speaking some shit. He be throwing some red flags that I can identify with. Shout out to everybody that's been following the Can't Tell You Nothing About My Rapper. 4 episodes is out right now. Got the Mace, the Dragon episode, Memphis Bleak and Little Kim. New episodes coming next week, every Tuesday and Thursday. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. I had somebody send me a message to the Curious Red Flag page. Once again, anything you guys want to know, go to the Curious Red Flag page. Send me anything. And I wanted to jump on this shit. I said, yo, I'm jumping in this like it's discounted box. You know what I'm saying? I'm sliding through this motherfucking question right here. So dude hits me up and says, hey man, one of my friends reached out to me and said I'm acting different. You know, ever since I've been doing certain stuff, I don't come around no more. He's like, Nick, man, I got a family now. You know, I'm working. You know, he's really kind of doing the same things, but I don't want to feel like I'm bougie. Fuck that! Red flag, man. You asked me the right question. Fuck, let me tell you something. And things ain't never gonna be the same again. And they gotta understand, oh, things won't be the same. I probably butchered that song, but that's my version. Yo, let me explain something to y'all. Never feel bad if, as we get older, we mature, we evolve. As we evolve, hopefully, our situations evolve. And our situations evolve, things that don't belong there will drop off. And things that belong there will still be there. I'll give you a great example. I have a friend. He watches the podcast. He's one of my best friends. E, what's up, baby? My boy, man, I'm not gonna get too much into what he does, but you know, he has a career job, he has a family, he has a wife, he has 2 kids. You know, he moved his family into he got a house, man, a bigger and better place. I don't expect him to keep coming back to the block. And what I mean with the block, I'm talking about where we grew. I don't expect to see him on the block just hanging out and chilling. You understand what I'm saying? Because at this point, his time is consumed differently than when we were younger. A lot of people try to be like, I don't like that. You know, a lot of red flag, man. You know, and I'm gonna tell you why it's a red flag. I remember when I was still chilling around, before I moved to LA, when I was living in New York, man. I'm gonna tell y'all a real story. I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I remember when I was about 25, 26, right? A lot of my friends had moved on I was 24 years old, but a lot of my friends had kind of moved on, doing better things. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't driving. Some of my friends got cars. Some of my friends got jobs or whatever. You know, I was still living at home, and I picked up late a bully type of lifestyle. And what I mean by that was, when I got out of high school, you know, went a little bit of college. When I got out of college, I was playing the block. I was playing home just a little bit. And I started hanging around some of my friends that were still not doing shit, right? And I remember, you know, we were running around, bothering, harassing people, picking on people, you know, getting into random fights in the park, whatever, just doing a bunch of dumb, just still thinking I was I didn't, you know, I was shocked. Like, honestly, I wasn't going out like that in my high school age, like I was going to high school, I'll come home. So all the mischief I got into was in high school. And when I came home, I was just in the house. But once I graduated, I was in these streets. And, I got size, got stronger, got bigger. And I just kind of relapsed and went back doing shit that I guess I felt like I probably missed out on. And I got into a situation. I never forgot into a situation where I got into an altercation with a dude that was about 30, 32 years old. Me and him, I got into an altercation with him, fought this guy one-on-one. I'm getting the best of him. And then, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Here's the truth. Me and this guy was fighting. I don't know what this dude was on. I gave this guy the best 3 minutes of ass whooping of my life. I don't know, maybe it's 2 minutes and a half. This dude, I thought this fight was going to be over. This dude got energy out of nowhere. This guy picked me up, threw me through a car window. Right through the car window. I was in the car window like this. I'm looking around like, what? Hey! Someone got Gatorade in his veins, right? You know what I'm saying? Got out the car. Got out of the car. Before I even get into that situation, me and my boy were on the steps. We was chilling with this girl, and I was like, damn, shorty got big buns. Dude walked past the gate and was like, yo, you called me buns? And instead of just saying, no, I didn't call you buns, my boy goes, yeah, we called you buns. And instead of saying, no, I didn't say it, I was like, yeah, what's up? You know what I mean? And then the dude was like, yo, come outside the gate. I had on some Jordans. I was like, I don't want to mess this up. So I for some stupid reason, took my boy's boots. My boy was a size 15. I'm a size 9. Put on his size 15 boots. Went out there. And like I said, now back into the car situation. Now I'm back stuck in the car. Get out the car. I got out the car. Like, man, the guy grabs me. We're wrestling. I'm on the floor. A whole bunch of boots. Like a whole bunch of guys start coming over and they start joining the fight, but they on his side. They're jumping me. Long story short, I'm in the hospital. Had time to think. Half my head swollen. Had so much time to think. And I thought about it. And I said, why was I outside really in that situation with this dude? This dude, you know what I'm saying? Why was I involved in this situation? Why were we involved? What was I trying to prove? You understand what I'm saying? And at that moment, I wish I was chilling with my boy E, because my boy E was out, working, doing, going on trips with friends, doing other things. And I just, at that point, that was a bad move on my part of not trying to evolve. Like, why? Like, I mean, that time passed. Why do I want to be around that situation? So I red flag on me. So I say that to say, we have to listen, man. Life is all about moving on, evolution. Especially when you have a family. I can't, I wouldn't hang out with 30. I wouldn't hang out with 25-year-old Nick right now. I wouldn't hang out with 25-year-old Nick. Was reckless. He was wild. He was running through money. He didn't know what he was doing with his money. He was making dumb decisions. You understand what I'm saying? I couldn't hang with him. 25-year-old Nick was an idiot. I'll tell you right now, 25-year-old Nick was a dick. And I wouldn't hang with him. He was obnoxious. I wouldn't hang with him. I wouldn't even hang out with 30-year-old Nick. I wouldn't hang out with 30-year-old Nick. 30-year-old Nick, 30-year-old Nick was didn't really know what he was trying to do. He was chasing a dream, but he didn't know where he was at. He was kind of looking around, doubting himself. I don't want to hang out with that. I don't want to hang out with that motherfucker either. I don't want to hang out with him. I don't want to hang out with him. I've evolved from all those Nicks. I'm me now. I got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing. You change in life. I'm not just out here trying to randomly fighting people. I'm out here trying to. I'm a defender now. I'm not a fighter. I'm a defender. What I mean is, I have a wife. I have a daughter. I have to defend my family, protect my family. You know what I'm saying? I don't have it in me no more to fight to fight people every day. I don't have it in me. That guy's gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't even try to talk that, like, yo, when I was in my 20s, every time I got talking, I was like, yo, so what's up? Now I'm like, I hope this guy don't want to fight. Yeah, I remember in my 30s, right? I lift a lot of weights, And I used to lift heavy because I felt like, yo, I'm not looking for trouble. Ain't nobody gonna step to me with this size, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm like, I just lift to look good. I don't lift to look like to go out there to defend. Like I don't put myself in those type of situations. But it doesn't always have to even do with fighting. It just got to do with life in general. Like I mean, to that question, maybe the reason you don't hang out with this person no more is because I don't know. Maybe you don't have the time. We get older. I got 2 best friends. They still my best friends. We don't talk every day, but I love them, and they understand that. Anyone that says, "Hey, you acting bougie with your time," that's not the case. They don't. That's not your friend. They should understand. Like, hey, man, dude got a family. He working. How about reroute the question? Hey, man, I miss you. Let's set up a time to hang out. You understand what I'm saying? I have a friend. I hung out with him. I had a friend. It don't come out and like, listen. I had a friend of mine. I don't like people that show up unannounced. You know what I'm saying? Don't show up in my life unannounced. Like, cause especially if I ain't talked to you in years. Like, I mean, I guess go through the social media channels or whatever. Hopefully I see the message or try to obtain my number for someone that I know. But I mean, like I want people, be realistic with yourself. If you ain't talked, like if I haven't spoken to you since the 9th grade, but you was in my class, but we ain't have conversation, don't hit me up. Cause if I ain't talked to you then, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't happening organically, it's not gonna happen now. I'm real. I can't put this. I am very, like, even now, me and my wife, right? While we're perfect is we're the type that we'll get invited somewhere, right? And then look at each other and be like, I don't want to go. And we'll stay in the bed. We won't go. But if we do go out, we have a select few member of friends that we may hang out with. Or if I hang out alone, I have a select round friends that I might turn up and get, like, I still turn up. I get turned up with, but I know I'm cool. I need to hang out with someone that I know that's not bringing danger towards me. But if danger happened, I know they got my back. You understand what I'm saying? And what I mean, but I don't want anyone that's just causing any type of confusion. Or I need to hang out with people who I know can take care of that goddamn bill. Let's talk about that. That's another situation. Like, I got friends that I don't hang out with no more because I wouldn't go nowhere with them. I wouldn't go nowhere. The places I like to go now, they don't like to go. I got friends that be like you be like, hey, man, you be like, hey, let's go out, let's get something to eat. And their response is, and their response is, yo, they got a happy hour menu. Now, listen, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with happy hour. I like happy hour. But my whole thing is, if we're still chilling, you shouldn't have to ask that question. That's what I'm saying. Let me explain what I'm saying. Any friend of mine knows I like happy hour. You understand what I'm saying? Here's what I'm saying. They know I like happy hour. But if you have to ask that question, you be like, hey, let's go out to eat. And they already like, don't hang out with them. Don't bring up. I know which friends I want to go out with. Here's the thing. Understand, let me blip back to what I'm saying. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the pockets or the situation or whatever. But here's the thing. Sometimes you may not hang out with the people you hang out with anymore because you want to be able to go out comfortably and spend money and not be judged about how much money you spending and have to look down at the end of the table of a motherfucker that look like he's struggling to pay the bill. He's struggling like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to do that. So that might be a reason why that might be a reason why sometimes you don't want to hang with certain people. That's how you prioritize it. Hey, I got friends that be doing balling shit. Hey, I don't get mad they don't invite me. I get it. I'm a grown-ass man, and I don't need anybody paying the tab for me all the goddamn time. Where y'all going? Nah, I'm good. I'm good on it. I'm honest with myself. Where y'all going? Nah, I'm good. Huh? No, I'm good. Hey, nah, you don't gotta have me. I'm good. I'm good. But don't let nobody ever make you feel bad and say, you know, at the end of the day, your time is taken by people now. You know, like I said, I got my daughter. Like, let me tell you what my week looks like. This is me. Let me tell any friend will understand this. This is how my week starts. Monday through Friday. Straight up. I have my daughter. I have a wife. That's a big gulp of my time. Then I work. That's another big gulp of my time. Not only do I work, I have to I'm doing comedy. I'm doing this show that I'm on right now. I'm preparing for the live show. I'm hosting this show. Then you know, I have to go to my daughter's school. Check on to see what she's doing. Check on my wife. What my wife wants to do. She might want to go here. She might want to go here. Now my daughter, she might want to do this. She might want to do that. My family wants to do this. Oh, this person is trying to book me for that. This person is trying to book me for this. I don't have the goddamn time, bro. I don't have the time. I shame on that motherfucking red flag to him. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got the time. You ain't got the time. Shit. You know? I ain't got the time, huh? That's it. Tell with the juvenile, huh? I don't got the time, huh? I ain't got the time. Don't make me feel bad. Life is like, let me tell you something. Do you think that people that are like yo, okay, let me put it like this. Let's say you grow up with 5 friends. One becomes a ball player, the other one becomes the CEO of a company, right? The ball player and the CEO of the company, they keep in touch with each other. Then there's a friend who has a family. He's a family guy. He has a regular job, right? And then the other 2 friends, so there's one friend a ball player, one's a CEO, one has a regular job with a family, right? And then the other 2 guys are still playing the block. Still playing the block. The other 2 guys still playing the block. Ain't got shit going on for themselves. Do you think those 5 are going to hang out every week? No. 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 They're not. They're not. And it's not that you don't got love for that person. But you just like, at this point now, you like, man, we could meet up. Might play a little basketball game. I mean, shit, I'm not about to be like, here's the thing, right? I know I'm not coming to chill where you hanging at because I worked hard to get from there. And chances are, I'm not about to bring your ignorant ass to where I'm hanging at. Because I don't want you getting this shit where I got to love for you, where I have to defend you and risk my life or jeopardize what I got going on. So I might just hit you up like, hey man, let's go play some ball or some shit. You know, whatever. Like, hey, come meet me here, whatever. I call, I text and check on you. I might even try to like, hey man, I might even, but hey, that's another thing too. I know I'm gonna be harsh on that. So you can't help everybody. I'm about to say, you know, I might even try to hook that person up with something, but it depends on the type of person that person is. Person might be a meathead. And I might not, like, fuck all that. Red flag. DM your friend and say, hey man, I'm sorry to hear that. He came at you wrong. You ain't bougie because you ain't got time. You ain't got time because you making sure that shit is going right in your life. You paying bills. You got things you got to do. Hey, he want to see you. Just say, hey, man, I miss you. Maybe we get some time. I go look, see what time it is, and then I'll set up a spot where you can come meet up, man. You know what I mean? Have some chips, watch a little game or whatever. Cool. We're not going to make this an everyday thing because I've moved on in my life. I got all the shit that I'm doing right now. We older. I remember when I was 19, I was 21 years old, I could hang outside on the corner for 24 hours. Cause I ain't had shit else to do. I just sit outside. Yo, me and my boy, we used to sit outside in front of my friend's house. And we used to sit there from maybe we get out of work, sit there at 3 o'clock till about 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I got a boy who drinks alcohol. Literally, when I was 22 years old, he had a 40 that he would drink from 3 o'clock all the way into next year. This is when I was 23. I can go back to that same block right now. He's still sitting there drinking that same beer. Eyeballs look like cutie oranges. You think I give a fuck if he'd be like, hey, you ain't got no time for me no more? Damn, you acting bougie. Well, shit. Sorry. Well, I'm supposed to go sit outside and drink with you for 24 hours a day. I got shit going on, man. I got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I got a little shit going on. There's different shit I want to do. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to impress you. I'm trying to find different islands and different states and countries to take my wife to and blow her back out on in their hotel in their fancy hotel beds. You know what I mean? That's what I'm on. And that shit don't faze me. To the person that asked me the question, I have people. If you don't come to me with that, oh, you acting bougie, I'd let them know, yeah. Because I don't think I'm acting bougie because I'm still trying to get to where I'm at. But I mean, if you feel that way, then hey, red flag to you, red flag on me. But I'm not even mad about this red flag. I got shit to do. Man. And honestly, I can speak this way because I used to live in that type of situation of where I fucked myself over trying to be that guy, like you know, I'm a real one. You know what I'm saying? And I woke up one morning and realized a real one is a man that fucking is getting shit done. I don't want to be that real one. I want to be well off real one. You know, there's two types of real ones. There's a real one, and then there's a real one. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the real one, or you want to be that was a real one. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You want to be a real one, and I hold it down, or you want to be like, bring me another Long Island iced tea with the lemon on the top, and I guess I'll eat the pizza with the fork and knife. The real one, that's all I'm saying. Like you gotta live life, man. In order to live life, you gotta evolve. You gotta every day your mind is changing. If your mind is stagnant and you're still doing the same shit, you ain't enjoying life. I'm sorry. You gotta enjoy. And listen, I'm not. When I say you enjoy life, you can enjoy life on a budget. I'm just saying shit, cause ain't nowhere out here if I'm balling. All right, the podcast table I'm on is about this small. But I'm working and I'm enjoying myself doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it. Right now, what I'm doing is keeping me out of trouble. Let's just put it like that. I've surrounded myself around people that make me want to work harder. I have a wife that I want to keep a smile on. And I have a daughter that I want to show her dope things that she could be like, wow, or she could have a hell of a childhood like my pops and my moms did for me. I can't do that worrying about if me and you don't get up no more. And here's the thing. I still I got 2 core friends that I hang out with from back home. And I got new friends out here. My friends my 2 best friends at home, they, one of them is a CEO and the other one is an officer of the law. Understand what I'm saying? Another one of my friends is a music producer. I got another friend who's a writer. I got another friend that's a dance teacher. I got a friend that's a martial arts instructor. Each one of them are busy and don't feel that way about me. About me not really reaching that. Because you know what? We speak to each other every once in a while. But we get it. Because you know what? We all have families. But, shit. Anyone that forms the... Now, hey, here's the thing. Now, somebody say, hey, man, we didn't get up like that in a while. Cool. But if somebody say, hey, man, damn, you acting real bougie. Like, we don't even hang out no more. Like, you don't come around the old block no more. Like, wow. You know what you tell them? You know what you tell them? Motherfucker, I'm living real. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing me. That's right. When that person hit you, I'm like, hey, man, I don't know. How could you sleep? How do you sleep at night? You hit him with the Franklin Saint, like a baby. I'm sleeping well. Look at my bed. My bed is full. It's dark and it's looking beautiful. Peace.
Ain't no